an elk tavern where tales grow tall and truths drowned in ale.
And when the sky bled fire, I held the gate myself, broke 30 skulls before the bastards breached the walls. Oi, looks like he just drowned in ale. Say that again, and I'll ram your spine through this floor.
He once ruled a stronghold of stone and storm. Now he drinks among jackals.
You speak of broken gates and burned halls. I know who gave the order. What in hells was in that hell? The fire still burns, but the head throbs. Excuse me, sir. Are you Frederick Doomhammer? That depends. You a bard, bounty hunter, or a drunk? I'm Telric of Asheville, chronicler. I want to write your legend. Every broken jaw, every storming of the gate. You know, you'll likely die. The stranger Telric knew of an old witch who once served the kings of the Northlands. Seers and crones, I've bled enough chasing fairy tales. She may remember your blood, Frederick. That's no tale. Some called her a seer, others a curse in the woods. Aye, if she lies, lad, I'll feed her to the crows. Charming. Welcome, Frederick Doomhammer, son of thunder and stone.
Deep in the haunted reaches of Blackroot, answers begun to take root.
Long have I waited for one of royal blood to stand before me. Your warhammer, Doomgok, is no mere weapon. It was forged by the sky forges of ages past.
Then how do I unlock its true might?
Blood, sacrifice, and truth must be faced before the hammer awakens. Go to the ruins of your forebears.
The Blackroot Mountains, where time forgets and the dead remember.
To awaken the hammer, you must return to the place where it was forged.
Spectral warriors, the book says they can tear a man's soul from his body with but a touch. And so, under a moon heavy with omen, they stood before the mouth of echoes.
Only the blood of the rightful king shall pass.
The cavern held its breath.
Strength alone will not win. Aye, the hammer, it's coming alive. You may proceed, Doomhammer.
The second trial awaited, not of strength, but of spirit, a battle waged within, as fierce as any upon the battlefield.
Doomhammer, to wield true power, you must face the shadow. I have faced armies, beasts, and betrayal. No spirit will break me. No! I carry your memory with every breath. You have faced the darkness within and endured. The hammer awakens more of its truth.
The trial of spirit was won. Only one trial remained before Doomhammer could reclaim his throne. The fire burns low, yet the night holds its silence.
The hammer stirs, but only in part. The next trial. What will it be? The seer spoke of the elements, wind, flame, and stone. Nature itself will rise against me, and I must not rest but a breath. Soon the storm shall come.
The mountain rises against him, unyielding and eternal.
Feel my wrath, Doomhammer.
And the trial spared no mercy.
Then I'll bring the fortress down.
The elemental was relentless, but even stone can bleed. The trial reaches its climax. The beast of stone knows neither mercy nor fear.
If stone you are, then stone you'll fall.
The blood of kings awakens in his veins. Blood and thunder. Doomhammer strikes. The titan of stone is undone by earth-shaking fury. The trial of stone ends, but greater trials yet await. The false king, draped in fear, hides behind steel and stone.
Our scouts have seen the barbarian near the Blackfoot Pass. The hammer awakens with him, and shadows fear the dawn.
After the trials, the hammer hungers still.
Look at that weapon. But blood ties are harder to find than steel or stone. By the gods, those eyes. You have your mother's eyes. I knew her once.
The answers he sought lay not in steel, but in blood.
Your bloodline runs thin, warrior, but not lost. In the hills of Blackroot, an old kin yet still draws breath. A kin? After all this time? Where do I find him? North, in the ruins of Calveth.
And so the path to blood and power was set. Doomhammer's fate drew ever nearer.
It was not blood, but stone. The witch's word led them to the altar where the kings once bound blood to stone. It reacts to the hammer.
Blood recognizes blood, the line unbroken.
Doomhammer, rightful heir, wielder. The blood blinds us. The hammer is mine, and with it, my throne shall be reclaimed.
In the Iron Keep, the false king plots, draped in steel and shadow.
My king, the barbarian lives. Doomhammer should have rotted in the ashes of his tribe.
A king without men is no king at all, yet even a flame begins with a spark.
Me name is Doomhammer. I was king of these lands before Kelgor the Cruel stole them. Oi, you're just another drunk with a hammer too heavy to lift. I've seen goblins choke the roads and Kelgor's taxes bleed us dry. Mark me now, soon the land will remember its king.
A king must earn men's trust, not with words.
If you're a king, prove it. Show us your worth. More than an old tale and an old hammer. Very well. Who do I test?
The first sword is won, and from one blade an army may rise.
Any more who doubt me? Ha! Enough strength for 10 men. Quick, everybody, get armed. Goblins are approaching. Then the gods deliver me a proving ground.
From the Blackwood they came, fangs bared and blades hungry.
Frederick, there's too many of them.
The horde descended upon the town, savage and merciless. The Doomhammer strikes, and none may stand before him.
Feel the might of Doomhammer.
The rest of the horde flees.
Hail the warrior! Hail Doomhammer!
Far away in the usurper's court, word of Doomhammer's victory arrives.
My lord, the town resisted. Hammer answers him, sire. If he rallies men to his cause, your reign will be threatened. Then we shall send more than goblins.
And war looms ever closer. And so the barbarian walked at the front, carrying the weight of a king's burden.
Can you remind me why armies must always march at dawn?
Steel can be sharpened, but courage, that cannot be forged. From the ashes, hope rose, few in number, yet unbroken in spirit. Through the wild they marched toward a future written in blood.
Do you ever feel watched? Fear nothing. If shadows strike, the hammer will.
They were not born for war, but even dawn carries shadows.
Fucking Kelgor, strike them down!
Farmers, hunters, smiths, now bound by blood and courage.
Stand fast, let none escape with breath in the lungs. To me, me brothers, strike with all your fury. For our homes, for our kin. Fall or be broken. Stand fast, kill the barbarian.
The tide had turned. Fear now gripped the hearts of the invaders.
For the Blood Kings. I told you I'm more quill than blade.
Though untrained, courage made warriors of men. And in that hour, the barbarian had won more than fame. He had won loyalty. With a single strike, the earth itself rose in defiance. What they lacked in steel, they carried in fire. The clash was thunder, the struggle unending. And when the hammer moved, none could stand before it. The ground split, the sky shook, and the usurper's horde was no more.
Remind me why scribes don't stay in libraries.
Stoneford, a town scarred by raids, its people weary of strangers.
I'm Frederick Doomhammer. I seek no quarrel with Stoneford. Well, at least they don't shoot arrows first.
The barbarian would need to earn their trust. Word of the battle spread fast.
Men of Stoneford, the usurper's reign has bled our land dry. I seek those with the fire left to stand. And what chance do farmers and smiths have against the king's army? The same chance my clan had. None.
War's already here. The king's beast buried Renfield 2 days ago.
And if this usurper's spies see us give him shelter, the king will send 1,000 of his cursed beasts to make an example of us. I am Frederick Doomhammer, son of the Blood Kings. My clan was slain, my land stolen, and our honor buried beneath the boots of cowards. The blood of kings, he truly bears it. Write this down, scribe.
With Stoneford's blessings and their backs, the warband marched into destiny.
According to legend, the usurper's lands are cursed. But so is your hammer. So we're even, eh?
Aye, and so does our fate. And the storms followed. In the depths of the Iron Keep, word of Doomhammer's march spreads like wildfire.
So the last of his bloodline dares rise again. Give the word, my king, and we'll crush him before he reaches your lands.
The air thickens with ash.
Warlock races cursed in motion. And thus began the march of darkness. The storm would drink their blood.
Let them march. The curse will see them through fire, steel, and death itself.
And so the usurper king unleashed his abomination, a legion forged in blood and blasphemy. Steel against shadow, faith against fury. The storm waited for its master.
By the gods, let the false king's slaves taste the wrath of blood kings.
Strength of 10 men burned in his veins. The battle raged like the wrath of gods. Stoneford for Blood Kings! And in that moment, the storm answered his call. Doomhammer had fought his way to the general. With a mighty blow, he had sent the usurper's general flying backwards. No mercy would be shown this day. Victory was theirs. Night fell heavy upon the victors, but peace was a stranger to men who have seen too much war.
The men feast and sing your name, my lord. They say the Blood Kings themselves must smile upon your hammer. Shall I record this day's triumph, then? Write it down, but leave room for the reckoning yet to come.
As dawn broke upon the battlefield's ashes, a new fire burned.
We march to reclaim what's ours, and no tyrant shall bar our path. For the Blood King.
Word of victory spread like wildfire, and the hearts of men remember courage once more.
The quill cannot capture this. It must be felt.
At dawn, the plains of Bloodfire bore witness to the reckoning of kings. The old gods stirred as thunder crowned the sky.
My lord, Doomhammer is outside of the gates. Then we drown him in blood. Sound the horns.
The usurper king himself rode on to the battlefield to face Doomhammer.
Kneel before me, Gregor, and I may spare your life. Today, the blood of fallen calls for justice.
Sound the drums. Let the corpses rise. and the earth dripped deep.
By the gods, they outnumber us 3-1. Then they brought enough to bury.
And so began the Battle of Bloodfire.
For the Blood King! Hold the line, you dirty dogs.
Doomhammer was working his way through the ranks, crushing everyone in his path. With each swing of the hammer, he was one step closer to the Usurper King, Kragar the Cruel. The tide turns. Doomhammer's fury breaks the cursed ranks.
I grow bored killing your scum, Kragar. Show yourself.
The Blood King and the Usurper. This day will be marked in blood. Two kings met, one born of storm, one forged in shadow.
For the Blood Kingdom.
Doomhammer strikes first.
Your line ends here, Doomhammer.
Aye, you bastard.
The Usurper King answered with his fury unholy.
Your clan died screaming, Doomhammer.
This ends now, you bastard.
Man and monster both bled. But in that storm, only one truth thundered. Only one bloodline would endure.
You stole me throne, me kin, me bloodline. Now face the vengeance.
Your bloodline is ash. Your gods have turned away.
Neither would yield, for each bore a crown carved from pain.
All shall kneel before the Black Throne. You're no king. You're just a relic.
On this day, Helgar, I reclaim what you stole. By my bloodline, by my clan, I send you back to hell, Isora.
And with a single blow, Kragar the Cruel's tyranny had finally ended. And so the tyrant fell beneath the hammer born of blood and thunder.
Lord Frederick, you did it. My king, the realm is yours again.
After generations of exile, hope returned to Blackroot.
Command it, my king, and your kingdom shall rise again. Stand, derelict. I will not build the realm on bowed backs. The land is ours.
Thus begins the reign of Frederick Doomhammer, rightful king of Blackroot. And so the blood-soaked crown was reclaimed. Peace, fragile as glass, settled upon the realm.
Frederick Doomhammer, the tales do not exaggerate. I am Ravenna, daughter of no clan. I challenge you, Doomhammer, for the right to stand by your side as queen. Gods preserve us.
Then let's begin our courtship.
Try to keep up.